In this computer, yes, yes, because if record on the cloud, not easy.
So how that we sure that it's already recorded? Okay, recording that.
Yes, you will see the button recording.
Let's see. Okay. I think now everyone is on the room, so we can start in a moment. Okay, wait. Let me share. I want to share the screen. Why cannot this one? Can everyone see the screen?
Yes, yes,
Is it?
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
you can see now.
Okay. All right, so we shall start. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening everyone to all my class ECM 744. For your information, this today we will have a special lecture by invited a lecturer from Asian Institute of Technology, my former supervisor, okay, during my PhD study, Professor Dr. Bonaventura Hadikusumo. Okay, I call him as a Prof. Hadi. Thank you very much, Prof. Hadi, for accepting my invitation, okay, to give your lecture. Okay, before that, I want to share with you a little bit background about Prof. Hadi, the educational background. If you can see that, he started with a bachelor in civil engineering in Indonesia. Okay, and then continue his master in construction management in AIT Thailand. Okay, there is the where is the first time he was in AIT 1998. Okay, until now. And then continue his PhD study in construction management as well in University of Hong Kong. Okay, 2001, and then he come back to Thailand. I think right, Prohadi, right away after your
Yes,
PhD,
yes, correct.
he got an offer to serve AIT until now 2021. It's quite long
Yes,
now,
yes,
more than 20 years. I think he in live in Thailand, now become Thai. I think not no more Indonesia. Okay, actually his research interest in a construction project management issue, and then of course he also interests on the IT application, simulation, project visualization, and then now it's a BIM. Okay, that's why last time I was with him in Indonesia during the conference. I listened to one of his lecture as a keynote speaker on beam safety application in the construction project in Thailand, right, Prohadi, in
yes,
for the BTS. Is it?
correct. It's a
Yeah,
BTS
for
project.
the
Yes.
train station in train project. Okay, like LRT, MRT in Malaysia. So in Thailand, they call BTS the elevated train in the city. Okay, all right. So today we will listen about that lecture. Okay, I think everyone is ready. So I give to the floor to Prof. Hadi to continue. I think, or you.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Lina, for the nice introduction.
Hmm.
So I will share my screen. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, I will share my PowerPoint.
Yep.
Okay. So today my presentation is about BIM. Okay, for the safety management visualization. So okay. So I hope you know where is AIT. Okay, AIT is Asian Institute of Technology, is located in Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, so okay, this is photo image of our campus AIT. Okay, so if you come to visit Thailand, okay, you are welcome to visit our campus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Lina already introduced me very well. Okay, so I will skip this part. Okay, I just want to tell you that I've been in AIT since the year 2001. So after I finished my PhD, so I joined AIT 2001. So already 20 years. So it's quite long time. Okay. Okay. So okay. So I will start with the problem why we are interested to use BIM for safety. Okay. Okay. Because okay, safety. A lot of people think that safety is not important. because many companies think that the schedule, the cost quality is more important. So as far as accident does not happen, they think that safety is the less priority. But actually, when accident happen, the liability is very high. So in the project, sometimes the police conduct investigation. So you have to stop your project. This will affect delay. Okay, so we want to have a better approach to understand about safety in terms of the risk management. Okay, because actually a lot of issue about risk management. Example number one, when we conduct risk assessment, usually we conduct risk assessment one item by item. Okay, and because we conduct risk assessment item by item, we cannot see, okay, where is this location of the risk. Okay, because we only analyze, okay, I want to conduct risk assessment about excavation, about welding, but where is this welding location? So we cannot see properly unless if you try to analyze the detail, where are you going to conduct this activity. So this is idea that we can use BIM, because BIM can represent the visual model. Okay, so this is the objective of the study. So we want to facilitate the building element based safety risk visualization. So the visualization will be useful to conduct the risk assessment. And then we also want to develop a system to integrate the safety risk visualization with the construction schedule, because we want to help the safety engineer. Okay, when we conduct the schedule simulation, we want to be able to show in which part of the week safety risk is at the highest level. Okay, because maybe there are some week that the safety risk profile is not that high. Maybe the work is so simple, that's why the safety risk is a bit low. But there are some week that the safety risk profile is very high. So the safety department has to send more safety supervisor, okay, to make sure that the safety supervision, okay, will be more strict. Okay, so this is the idea. Okay, you know about BIM, right? So Lina,
Yes.
do you study about BIM?
No.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why we need this lecture to introduce them about.
Okay.
Maybe some of them already familiar, but not everyone.
Okay. So now BIM is one of the essential tool. Okay. So many projects now in the design, they start using the BIM. So of course, if you study the BIM very detailed, you have to understand the BIM development. We have the LOD 1 until LOD 5, now become 6 and 7. Okay.
Oh.
So the BIM will be useful. Number one is to make sure that your design is good. There is no design conflict, because sometimes the design, architect, structure, M&E are done by different person, by different group or department or company. So by using BIM, we can have a better synchronization of your design. Okay, so one of the most powerful function of BIM is for the clash detection function. So the BIM can run the simulation and then produce a report. Okay, these are the point of the clash detection. Okay, and then the designer have to check one by one to see whether there is, to see where is the clash detection between the architect and structural design that is produced in the report. Okay, so that is the powerful part of BIM. But of course, BIM is not stop only that one. BIM we can.
I think, is there any problem with the sound?
Oh, you have a problem with this? You can. Okay, wait. I need to. Sometimes I have to change the battery. Maybe the battery
low.
Okay. Please wait.
No problem. By the way, we have Indonesian student, Prof. Hadi.
Really? Who?
Yeah. Ringgit. Is
Ringgi
it?
Putri. Oh,
Ringgit Putri, yeah.
it's from Ringgi Putri.
Ringgit Putri from where?
From NTB, West Nusa Tenggara.
I have no idea. Prof. Hadi maybe know well. Cannot hear Prof. Hadi. The sound still.
Change the battery of my microphone.
Okay. And we have one international student from where I forgot suddenly. Oman? Is it? Where is it? Anyone?
So, can you hear me now?
Not really.
Okay, wait. Let me
Okay, now I think it's okay.
testing.
Okay, now better.
Okay, right? Okay.
Yeah, now better.
Okay. So I will continue. Okay. So BIM, when we use in the construction phase, then this BIM will be useful for many things. Well, sometimes
Yes, sir. Is it okay? Everyone can hear the sound?
I think maybe the connection the mic looks like macam,
right?
a bit loose, right?
Yeah, I think the connection, is it wireless or what, Prof. Hadi?
Sometimes it's breaking.
let me turn off this one. Maybe this one is taking my bandwidth also. How about now? Better?
Yeah.
Now better, right?
Better.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Zoom account.
It's still breaking. Wait. I think still breaking now. It's lost again. Now we can't hear you.
I will use Wi-Fi now.
Okay. Is it okay? Is it in AIT?
Yes, I mean, any testing? Is it okay now?
Okay. Yeah, better.
Okay, so I'm using
Now clear. Very clear.
very clear, right? Okay, now I don't use Wi-Fi microphone.
Okay.
I'm using my, okay, so.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue, okay? So, in the construction phase, we also use BIM a lot. Example, we use BIM for, okay, one of the most obvious is for the detailing, okay? Because sometimes we need to hire the subcontractor for the steel detailing, okay? For the prefabricated steel design. So, the subcontractor will use the BIM model and then develop another detail model. So this is the situation what happened in the construction site. And then okay, we have the idea that the BIM should also be able to help in terms of project management, in terms of safety. But this function is not available in the BIM software. Example like Revit, okay, there is no function to use BIM for safety management. So for this purpose, we have to develop our additional application. Okay, that's why the programming is involved. Okay, so you cannot just use the BIM software for safety management because the function is not available. So you have to develop your own. Okay, so this is our work. So in AIT, we develop this BIM application. Okay. Okay, so this is a simple model of BIM. Okay, I think some of you may have heard about BIM. Okay. Okay, then okay, now when we discuss about safety management, okay, I believe you already learned from Dr. Lina what is safety management. Okay, you have to start with safety plan, make the project safety plan, and then you have to conduct the safety risk assessment. Then after that, you develop the proper safety procedure and you conduct safety inspection. Okay. Sometimes we have the safety process discussion to discuss, okay, what we should do next week. Even though we have the plan in the beginning, but weekly we still need to discuss the next week construction activity. Okay. Okay, so these are some weakness of the traditional safety management. Okay, first is the job hazard identification. Okay, so this is the first weakness. Okay, job hazard identification. Okay, number one, when we conduct the job hazard identification, we see activity by activity. Okay, so we see only one activity. We never think these two activities will happen together. Example, one activity is welding, another activity is painting. Okay, when these two activities come together in the nearby location, then the hazard will be different. The risk will be higher. Okay, so this is number one. Number two, when we conducted the job hazard identification, we usually only consider about an activity without thinking where this activity will be taken. Okay, will be conducted, will be carried out. Okay, so activity and location also very important. You have to analyze, because if the activity is done in different location, the hazard will be different. So this will be the problem, because we cannot visualize. So this weakness we try to solve by using the BIM technology. Okay, wait, let me. Okay, next. Okay, so first we conduct literature review to understand what is BIM. Okay, so we have to understand, okay, how we can apply BIM. Okay, and then we also have to understand also, okay, how to link all of these concepts together. Okay, so our methodology to develop this BIM application. Okay, so we follow the waterfall approach. Okay, means step by step. We have to conduct system design. Okay, we have to develop the system and then we conduct system testing, and then after that we give our conclusion about our system. Okay, so the system design, okay, means because we want to develop application, right? Okay, so we need to know what should be the function of this application. Okay, so in order to develop the function, we conduct system requirement identification. Okay, so this system requirement identification, we read the literature review to understand about what has been done in terms of BIM for safety, and then we also try to understand the safety risk assessment from the literature review, and the most important is we interview. Okay, we interview, discuss with the expert safety professional to really understand, okay, what is their difficulty in conducting the safety risk assessment and how BIM can be used. Okay, and then after we develop the system requirement, then next will be the system development. So the system development here, okay, usually involve a lot with the coding and programming. Okay, so for those who are interested to develop something in BIM, what programming language you have to understand? Number one, you can use C#, okay, or you can use Python, okay, and you can use Dynamo. So these three are very important. So Python and C#, okay, if you understand about the computer software, C# we call as the C# we call as the interpreter. Okay, sorry, compiler. Okay, so C# is compiler. It means that after you make the programming, then after that you compile into exe. So your computer can execute this one faster. Okay. While Python is more on the another type we call as the interpreter. So yes, Python has a bit weakness in terms of the slow. Okay, so when you use Python, then the computer will interpret what is your code. So you will feel that a bit slow. Okay, but the tool can be used for BIM application development, and the Dynamo will be used to access the database inside the BIM. So these are the three important programming language that you need to know. Wait, let me type. Okay, one is C#. Okay, where is C#? Where is C#? Okay, another one is Python, and another one is Dynamo. Okay, so these are the three programming language that you need to use. Okay, then we have to develop the application. Okay, of course. Okay, it takes some time. Okay, especially if you do not know, because most of my student is civil engineer. Okay, our researcher is civil engineer, so we have to learn this C#, Python, and Dynamo. Okay, so for me it's easier to train civil engineer to develop BIM application than to train computer software engineer to become BIM application development, because they don't have understanding about the process of project management. So very difficult to explain. But I can easily convert civil engineer to understand BIM programming easily, because a lot of books will teach you, will guide you how to develop this, how to use C#, Python, and Dynamo. Then after that, then after development, then the next will be testing. So usually testing in terms of whether the function is useful or not, whether we have error in our program, and then whether the system is user friendly. So we test this kind of thing. Then after that, so we produce the report. So if we are not satisfied, then we can revise our system. So this one is the visualization part. So this is the methodology, is how to visualize BIM and safety. So this part will involve, the first is modeling. So modeling, I think this one, all software, many software like Revit, or Bentley or Tekla can be used. So a lot of software about BIM modeling. Sometimes we call also BIM authoring. They are the same. Then because in the construction we have the Microsoft, so we have the scheduling. So there are many software for scheduling. We have Microsoft Project, we have Primavera. So it's up to you. If you have Microsoft Project, you can use Microsoft Project, or you can use Primavera. Then after that, we can combine this scheduling and the BIM model. We call this one as the 4D technology. So if you read many paper, they discuss about the 4D technology. 4D, 4D means 3D model plus 1D. Another dimension is scheduling. So these two parts, when we combine, become 4D. Then another, because we want to emphasize on the risk assessment, then we need to develop the application also for the safety risk assessment or job hazard analysis. I think you understand the process. We have to identify an activity, and then after that we have to identify the hazard, and then after that we have to categorize the risk level in terms of consequence and likelihood. Okay, then this will be the difficult part, the coding. Okay, so this will be the difficult part, the coding. Okay, in this case we use C#. Okay, in this BIM for the safety we use C#. Okay, because C# is faster. Okay, we are afraid if our BIM application will be slow, then the user will feel impatient. Okay, next. Okay, so these are the functions that we will develop in our system. Okay, so construction simulation to simulate 3D model and scheduling. Okay, and then after that, activity hazard visualization. Okay, to identify the hazard and visualize the hazard. And then, okay, so all of this one is related with hazard. Okay. And then finally, we want to develop the total project safety risk profile. So this one is to combine all of the activity during one day. Okay, because in one day we may have a lot of activity. So this activity risk level high, another activity high. So today the risk level is extremely high. So we want to see this one because as the safety department, we have to be ready with our team. Oh, next week the safety risk level is very high. I think we need to deploy more safety officer or safety engineer on the site. So this will be the function of this total project safety risk profile. Okay, next. Okay, and then after that, after finish, then we conduct the testing. Okay. Okay, so next will be the system design and development. Okay, so system design and development, we have to think in terms of system architecture. What is system architecture? What tools, hardware, software are we going to use to develop our BIM for safety? So we call this one system architecture. Okay, because we have to think, we want to make this one as the online or maybe standalone system, or maybe the system that we can share among the group. This is what we call system architecture. So because different function will have different need in terms of the hardware. And then after that, system design. Okay, so system design. Okay, we identify what are the important requirements. Then we want to include this function. Then system development is the coding and system testing. Okay. Okay, so this is the system architecture. Okay. Okay, so system architecture, because we want to make this one only for standalone application, so it's not that complicated. Okay, so we only use C# and Visual Basic. Okay, so the steps start with the requirement. So we have to identify the important safety requirements. Okay, safety requirements, what we want to include, okay, in our software development. Okay, so we conduct this one by literature review and expert interview. We interview the safety expert who really work on the site, such as safety manager. Okay, from this one, okay, then we develop after this one is completed. Okay, then next will be the defining the system architecture. Okay, so this example of our system architecture. Okay, this one is example of our system architecture. Okay, so our system architecture will be, okay, BIM. Okay, we will use IFC 3D model. Okay, so IFC is industry foundation classes. Okay, so this one, okay, actually this is the most important part in BIM. Okay, but you don't have to worry, because most of the BIM software, Revit, they usually develop the BIM based on this IFC. Okay, so you don't need to understand the detail about what is IFC. Is okay. Then, okay, we will use the Microsoft project, okay, to interact to become 4D. Okay, to become 4D here. Okay, then all of the data that contains model and the schedule, we will export this one. Okay, we will export it to become database. Okay, then after that we will develop this Visual Basic application for the safety risk assessment. Okay, then this Basic must be able to interact with our BIM 4D model. Then, okay, after that, okay, then the system can be functioning, operating. Okay. Okay. I hope you are not sleepy. Okay. Lina, are you sleepy?
No.
Okay. Because this one is a bit hard. Okay.
A bit technical. Maybe they if anyone have a question, just ask maybe a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the system design. Okay. So these are the system design. So the system function, okay, will be used to identify the effective hazard. Okay, can be the element by element hazard and combine all the element of the hazard into the total project hazard. Okay. So this is the required development. Okay. So we need to develop the zoning. Okay, because without zoning, not easy to manage the BIM. BIM. Okay, you can enter into BIM model and then you will get lost in the jungle because you don't know where are you. Okay, so we need to have the zoning, and then okay, define the elements. Okay, and then for the simulation and then the hazard database. These are the important requirement. Okay, so these are the expected function. Okay, we want to communicate the hazard. Okay, we want to identify the hazard. We want to visualize the hazard, and we want to effectively information exchange. What is this? What is this element? There must be an information that we want to exchange. Okay. Okay. Now this is the IFC. Okay. So this one I will not discuss in detail. A bit too technical. This one. Okay. Okay. Then this is related with the safety hazard. What kind of safety hazard? So in this, okay, the identification of the hazard type is related with fall hazard, fire, electric, okay, collapse, okay, and struck by or caught in between, okay. Okay, so these are the system development, okay. So from the BIM model, okay, then okay, you can see here from the BIM model, this is the BIM model. Then we need to make the zoning. Okay, zoning. Okay, without the zoning, okay, very difficult to manage the BIM model. So the BIM we will group the element into zone. Okay, and then after that, okay. So finally will be the zone. Okay. Wait. Okay, next. Okay, then this will be the element. Okay, the element, the beam column. Okay, we can identify the element. Okay. Okay, and then this is example of the how we conduct the 4D simulation. Okay, so the 4D simulation, you can see 4D simulation. Okay. Okay, so this is the BIM. Okay, this is the BIM. This is the schedule data. Okay, so okay, we have Navisworks. So Navisworks is a software provided by Autodesk. Okay, so by using Navisworks, you can easily make the 4D simulation. Okay, so this one we don't make by ourselves. This one we can use Revit plus Navisworks, then you can make 4D simulation. Very easy, this one. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, then this safety database we have to create. Okay, so the safety database, okay, we develop in Microsoft Excel, and then after that, so Microsoft Excel is to input the data, and then after that we link Microsoft Excel by using Visual Basic. Okay, connect to the BIM 4D modeling. Okay, so this example, okay, the beam, okay, steel beam. So these are the job step. okay, one by one, and then after that we can analyze what is the risk level related with this activity. Okay. Okay, so this example, this one we prepare in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so this one we prepare in Microsoft Excel. Oh. Okay, then okay, this example. Finally, this is the information that okay we have. Okay, so this will be the data that we transfer. Okay, so we call this one element-based hazard visualization. Okay, so we can analyze okay every component what is the hazard, every element what is the hazard. Okay. Okay, and then this is the example of the visualization. Okay, so example like okay we want to see okay you can see this one. This is the time. This is the schedule. Okay, the date. Okay, this is the date, and then this is the risk level. Okay, so we can see because we already conduct the safety risk assessment. Then we want to see okay, so related with the fall hazard. Okay, what is the overall risk profile in my project? Okay, so the highest will be on the 28th February 2018. Okay. So this one is the risk level is almost at the red zone. Okay, now we use color, right? Same as COVID. Okay, in Thailand we use the color whether you are orange or red zone. Okay, or green zone. Okay, so Bangkok now is red zone. So red zone means extremely dangerous. Okay. So if you are in this red zone, then you need to be very cautious about this one. Okay. Okay. System demonstration. Okay, I will show you a video. Okay. So easier to see the video. Please wait. Let me open the video file.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the video. Okay, so the video without sound. Hey, where is my video? Okay. Okay, can you see, Lina?
Yes.
Okay, so this is example how to use our system. So this is the BIM model. Okay, this one is making the zoning. Okay, because we have to put the zoning. Assign the edge element. Okay. So this edge element is very, very important for safety because a lot of accident happen here. Okay, this is the 4D simulation. 4D simulation is to combine BIM model and scheduling. Okay, this example of the simulation, you can see different dates will have different progress. Okay, this one using Navisworks. Okay, so this one is very easy. You can combine Navisworks and Revit. Okay, now we are exporting the data. Okay, this data have to be exported because without exporting this data, then we cannot interact in Excel. Okay, this one is a bit tedious. Okay, because you have to assign element by element. Okay, so okay, now exporting the data. Okay, so this is the template that we use in Excel. Okay, so this template, okay, the data that we export will be copy and paste into this template. Okay, now we can visualize the hazard by element, by zone, or by type of hazard, or by overall total safety risk level. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, what? So this is the hazard. We try to classify the risk. If we want to update, or maybe we want to change the level of the hazard. So you can see element by element. Okay, element by element. What is the safety risk related with this element? Okay, so then we make this one to understand the overall risk in the construction with by different time. Okay, so we can run together 4D and safety risk level. Okay, so example, we want to simulate. This is a simulation. Okay, so you can see on the left is the 4D simulation, on the right is the safety risk level. Okay, because sometimes, okay, our safety risk level is not that high because maybe the activity is not dangerous, but sometimes there are accumulation of many critical activity. So that day the risk level become very high. So we, by using this technology, we can inform to the safety engineer, hey, you have to be very careful during this week because this week the safety risk level is very high. Okay, so this example, the safety risk level sometimes can go up, like stock market, up and down. Okay. Now we can see a lot of activity, the risk level becoming higher. Okay, this example, I think I can speed up. Okay, this one is all related with visualization. So this one, we combine all of the safety different type of category. Okay, so red color is struck by accident, yellow color is electricity hazard. Okay, so we combine all so that we can, because also we want to break down the hazard, because if we only see the risk level, then we cannot make a better action how to control the safety risk. But if we break down into different type of risk level, then we know, oh, this time, okay, the risk level related with electric hazard is very high. So before you start that week, we conduct inspection. Okay, check all of the electricity, such as the plug, the control panel, everything. You can conduct the assessment. If it is related with hazard related with fault, then we can check all of the opening, okay, the edges. So this breakdown of the risk is also very useful. Okay, so I speed up. Okay, but anyway, I forgot to explain. This is, okay. Okay, this is the real project. This one is a real project. So after we finish our BIM application for the risk assessment, then, okay, there is one company, okay, want to use our software to manage one of their project. So this is the real project, the BTS train station. Okay, so this one is the elevated railway. Oh, Malaysia just got accident, huh, Lina?
Yes, recently.
Recently, last week, right?
After, last a few weeks, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
The first in history after the 23 years operation.
I see.
Yeah, so it's the first time. Unexpected, because mishap from the operation.
Okay. Okay, so this is example of, we apply this one in the real project. Okay.
So how about the project BTS completed?
Finish.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that is the video presentation. Now I go back to my PowerPoint again. Where is my PowerPoint? Yeah. Of course, the BTS, there are so many extension. Okay.
Line. Yeah.
Yes, because their plan is to expand bigger and bigger. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, so you see this example. So we apply this BIM based safety risk in the mass rapid transport project. Okay, so you see this one in the video just now. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Okay, so okay, in terms of the BIM, okay, the Navis work API, Revit API provides the resources to integrate safety information to the existing BIM. Okay, and this can enrich the BIM with more information. So remember, if you buy Revit, okay, or you use Tekla, they already have BIM function. But this BIM function is limited only in terms of some function, can be limited only in terms of maybe only class detection. Sometimes we want to add more, okay, we want to add more function. Example, one of my PhD student, okay, from Myanmar, okay, trying to develop the BIM for the heritage renovation, heritage building renovation project. Okay, why? Because okay, heritage building have to comply with so many regulations. So we want to include this regulation in the BIM so that we can develop a function to conduct the automatic code checking. Okay, whether the renovated heritage building comply with the code or not. Okay, so this is very powerful. Okay, so the okay API, okay, here, okay, you can develop by using C# or by using the C# or Python. Okay, and then you can always add the tool, okay, to combine with your BIM by using the C# and Python. Okay, now in terms of the construction safety, okay, so the simultaneous interpretation of safety information with 4D simulation can be considered as an effective method to convey the safety hazard to the user. So remember this one. Sometimes you can identify the hazard, sometimes you can detect the hazard, but how to communicate the hazard with the project team? In the construction site, there are so many people. So we need to be able to communicate this hazard in the better way. This is the reason why we develop this BIM-based safety risk assessment visualization. And the current system can be improved by introducing more hazard type. Okay, so this is the system that we develop. Okay, because we only use maybe around 7 type of hazard. Okay, but maybe there will be more that you can incorporate. Okay, so the system that we have, we can always develop by adding more hazard. Okay, that is my presentation.
Okay.
I hope you understand a bit technical, okay? But at least you have the idea that, okay, BIM, we can develop another application on top of BIM, okay? So example like my student, okay, one my student, I have 3 projects about BIM. One is BIM for the heritage renovation, heritage building renovation. Okay, because heritage building, sometimes we have to be very careful. Okay, we have to comply with the code and regulation. So after we develop this BIM for heritage, then we can use the code checker to check whether our BIM renovation model comply with the code. Okay, that's the first. Second, I also have research about how to apply BIM for lean safety. Okay, but okay, this is of course is more on the planning part. Okay, because we want to help in terms of planning, so that the planning for safety. Okay, we can also use BIM plus we add the principle of lean construction, so that the planning implementation of safety will be cost effective. Okay, we do not want, yes, your project is very safe, but it costs a lot of money. That one we try to avoid. Okay. Okay, and then the third way is the research on the BIM and low cost building development. Okay, so this BIM, we use the BIM to make sure that the system can check, okay, whether the designer work is very efficient or not. Okay, because we want to use this one for the low cost building design. Okay, so we can develop function on top of BIM. Okay. Okay, so I hope finish, and please turn on your camera. I want to see you.
Yes, everyone, please turn on the camera.
Okay, Prof Hadi, if you don't mind,
Yes.
I would like to ask,
Sure.
first of all, thank you for the presentation. It's quite impressive for that particular work that you and your research team have done. I'm just wondering if you have take into account or maybe measure the cost implication when, of course, you know, the industry cost is one of the most important thing, whatever that you are introducing new policy or new practice or whatever.
Yes.
So just wonder, when you develop the system, have you maybe have some kind of evidence that that particular activities might save costs, okay, throughout identifying the hazard or the risk at the initial stage? Do you have any some kind of evidence that shows that this process basically have tangible evidence that the company or the construction might save some financial implication?
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. This is a good question. So actually, okay, the software that I show you just now, okay, we did not include this cost consideration. That is the reason why I have another research now, BIM and lean safety.
Yes.
So now I have another research, BIM and lean safety. So I want to develop the safety planning application using BIM and lean, okay, so that we can have a better safety plan and will be cost effective. Because we do not want your safety plan is very good but too costly. So we do not want this one. That's why we are into this direction.
Okay, thank you. Okay, another thing, just wondering, when you, as a data input, when you mentioned that you take some from the literature and then some of the facility expert, do you have some data input from the lesson from the other previous project, the real accident data that incorporate into that particular system? The one
Yes,
that
yes. So when we say we meet the expert, okay, we meet the expert, we get their opinion. We also collect data from the real project. Yes, because this one is very important. Okay, especially if we want to develop something new. Because okay, our new development must be related with their current job. Otherwise, they cannot link how to use your application. I'm working using this method, but your software is another method. So we have to link this one.
All right, Prof. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Prof Hadi, this one, the project by master student, right?
Yes, master student.
Yeah, master student level. Can you imagine? Can come up with this this kind of application? So okay, all right. Thank you very much. For Prof Hadi for your very comprehensive. Presentation on BIM in safety for the application. They try to integrate safety BIM application. So I try to open for the class. If you have any question, because I know this topic is quite technical because we haven't go through for the BIM, right? But I believe that some of you who are familiar with the BIM application, you might understand a little bit. We will have a discussion later on. I will explain overall what is the content about. Okay, so please, if you have any question, can you ask Prof Hadi maybe? So please turn on your camera. So because my beloved professor want to see all of you. These all my student, my master student. I already teach a master course. I think now third semester. Already
Okay.
semester.
Okay, nice to see you all.
Yeah.
You are still young and fresh.
Yeah, they're quite young, and we have also the expertise here. We have professional engineer as well, and we have the quite long experience.
Okay.
Yeah, a few of them. Okay, mix actually same like my course last time. During course last time we have young, middle age, and also senior. Same like my master class as well.
How is the BIM development in Malaysia?
Maybe Dr. Chekaira can comment on it.
All right. Okay. I think it's still progressing, but we do have one. I think you know that one of the BIM level 2 project, the MRT, the
Okay.
urban railway. That's one of what we call one of the pioneer that using BIM at BIM level 2. Okay. The rest that we do have in the government project, they have started to make it mandatory for certain amount of project under public projects, okay, to use BIM. Okay, so basically the public department are driving this particular initiative, as well as all these mega project in our country are using this particular approach. But of course, the level of approach, I do believe, is still fragmented, where sometimes it's just being used by the consultant. When whatever that they are producing, the BIM model then goes back to the contractor, are still using the normal way. So
Yeah.
it's not fully collaborated. But I do believe that some of the issue or problem that we are facing in our country, that not all of course, when you want to use that one, you have to invest some money, and then of course there are some, what we call it, initiative being made by the government, okay,
Okay.
for the industry, to those who are using, then they will have some reduction of the tax, all the sort of things, okay. And in terms of the capability, I think it's quite progressing, because for the past, I think 5 years, we are relying to the outsider for the BIM skill, but I think some parts of our university have started their BIM education program, especially
Okay.
BIM, and then we are producing more and more graduates. And we also have what we call CIDB BIM training.
Okay.
Under
CIDB.
Yeah, CIDB, yes.
CIDB. Okay.
So, and then they have actually appoint a certain university to have to act like a BIM satellite training. Okay,
Okay.
that once the student finish, they will embark on certain 2 weeks courses, full courses after they graduate. And
Okay.
then throughout the courses, all the industry basically take part on that particular 2 weeks full courses, and then interview them, look at their skills, sort of thing, and then try hire them after that. So the initiative is there, quite growing and increasing. So hopefully that it will give more and more benefits to all the stakeholders in our country.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information. So I observe that in this region, okay, of course, number one is Singapore. Okay, Singapore is very advanced in BIM. And then I see another is Vietnam. Vietnam now is developing the BIM very fast. So most of the big project in Vietnam now BIM. And then another one is, okay, the government also try to issue the BIM regulation. So all of the government project must use BIM. So this is quite surprising. Vietnam is trying to develop BIM very fast.
I think that's the way forward for the industry.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mm-mm.
Anybody here student working with the BIM?
Okay. Questions? Any one of you? Don't be shy.
Hello, Prof. Hadi.
Yes.
Hello. I just have one question. So regarding your development for the additional apps, right? So basically, I can see that you are using the 2 different types of model, architecture and structure, right? So
Yes.
can you use the same application to access the risk for MEP installation, for example, the mechanical HVAC system?
Yes, yes. Once we develop the application must be applicable to different model.
So basically, the important point here is you need to select the proper elements to identify the, for example, the one that you show right now, the age and zoning,
Yes,
right?
correct.
So for the MEP, is it the same thing or different approach?
So the zoning, of course, the zoning we create by ourselves. Okay, but the element is available in the IFC model. So this IFC model is used by all of the BIM software. So it's possible to use the element type, and then after that the zoning we make by ourselves.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
So,
Dah siap belum?
Mr. Kamal want to ask something?
Okay, so I mute one student, a bit noisy.
I think he want to ask something.
Oh, Kamal, you want to ask question, Kamal?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I want to ask question, but
Okay.
actually I'm not in the place that very convenient to talk. Maybe I try to go to my car. Okay,
Oh,
Okay. So the student are in KL? You all live in KL?
no, everywhere.
Oh, really?
Because
Oh.
we work from home now, and no, our institute also closed for
Okay.
welcome the student to stay in the campus.
How about the Indonesian student? Where is he?
Yeah, she was here. I mean, nearby the campus, right?
In Malaysia.
Yeah.
She's in Malaysia. Okay.
Ringy, you in Malaysia? Yes, right? Ringy? Hello.
Putri, where are you, Putri? Ringgi Putri.
Yeah. That's her.
Are you in Malaysia, Putri?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you live nearby here, right? Where? Which area?
Shah Alam.
I mean,
Shah Alam. Oh.
Yeah, Shah Alam. Is it Crystal?
No.
Where?
Sorry, Doctor.
Where is the place?
Suryajaya.
Oh, Surajaya. Okay. Yeah, Surajaya. Nearby my.
Excuse me, Dr. Lina.
We have one of the lecturer also. I think.
Okay.
Okay, Prof.
Yes.
Hello, Prof.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I just wanted to ask one question regarding your presentation just now. You use 4D simulation for I mean in the stage of construction stage, right? I mean to identify all those hazards related to the construction hazard, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, can we use this 4D simulation purpose in the design stage? I mean, during the design stage, can we use this? This 4D element.
I understand your point because Malaysia is the developing PIT, right?
PTD. They call
PTD, prevention through design.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the same as CDM, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, but my answer is cannot because different type of hazard.
Different type of hazard. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that one is the hazard related with design.
Hazard
So
related.
with design, example, if you choose profile, what will be the hazard? If you choose steel structure, what will be the hazard? Okay, but
right.
of course you can change. Okay, I mean, yes, if you want to apply, you can apply. Okay, but the effectiveness of our application is during construction phase.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yes.
I mean, the main point is the main point for this PTD is to foresee the hazard.
Yes, correct.
The hazard means that during the design stage, we take the element of the design. I mean, we can use your concept, but not your application lah.
Yes, correct. We can modify a little bit. So we can modify during the design, right? Okay, so when the designer choose profile, then immediately the system will tell. If you use profile, this will be the hazard.
Yeah.
So if the design finished, then okay, then we can run the report. What are all the hazard possible?
Okay. I understand.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Prof. Astro is actually one of our colleagues, our lecturer in our university, and currently doing his PhD related to BIM PTD.
Okay. Very good. Very good topic. Yes. My PhD is actually related with this one. So my PhD, when I was in Hong Kong, at that time there is no BIM. Okay,
Yeah.
at that time there is no BIM. I have to make the 3D model by myself. Okay, so my PhD I published in the ASE journal is about design for safety. Okay, so design for safety means during design. Okay, during design, how can we identify the hazard? If necessary, we try to see, okay, the hazard as soon as possible. And then after that, we try to reduce the hazard, or maybe we change the design. So my PhD is related with this one. And at that time, when I conduct this PhD, okay, when I conduct my research during my PhD, the computer processor only Pentium 2. Only Pentium 2. Now your computer is i7.
Okay. Yeah.
So can you imagine? Okay, not easy at all, because modeling 3D modeling, you need the fast computer speed.
Yes, yes, yes. I just got to know your PhD on design for safety.
Yes, yes. My PhD is design for safety.
Okay, actually for everyone to know that that's why I'm in this construction safety management, because of my supervisor. This one teach about the safety management in my class. I mean course. Okay, during my course in PhD course. Yeah, that's why I choose him. Thank you, Prof. Hadi.
And Lina is very smart PhD. Okay, because during her PhD, I think she also very active. Okay, she participated in many exchanges, right, Lina?
Yeah, I've been to more than 20 countries.
Yeah, so during her PhD, okay, she participated in a lot of activity, okay, research and student activity, exchange to Spain, Taiwan, China, India.
Yeah, but luckily my supervisor allowed me. If he
And-
didn't support, not
And
approval.
luckily there was no COVID at that time.
Yeah. True.
Do you know
Okay.
now student exchange?
Oh.
Now student exchange by Zoom.
Oh yeah, true.
So now nobody want to participate in student exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, I participate in student exchange to Japan, but by Zoom? No, I don't want.
Also that's the one. But have to nowadays. Okay. Okay, class. Any other questions? Okay, just. Yes.
Sorry, I turn on my camera first.
All right.
Okay, sorry, I'm outside. I'm outside just now. So that place is a bit noisy.
Okay.
Okay, so my question is pertaining to the BIM. Okay, this BIM, does it if you want to relate with the site management on pertaining to the hazard, how this BIM can calculate in terms of all the machineries, the manpower, and all the material that we stockpile at site. Can it be generated through BIM based on your study, based on your expertise?
Oh, you mean the quantity take off?
Yeah, because just now when I saw you demonstrate the software
Okay.
in the schedule, and then you categorize it in terms of zone. That is on that work only. What if it regarding on the process of implementing that work?
Implementing that work in terms of the material management or in terms of the construction work?
In terms of the material management and the site management.
Okay.
One of the syllabus that taught by Dr. Mas is pertaining to the site management.
Okay.
Whereby if you wrongly arrange the stockpile or put up your machineries, it will also affecting the safety on site. So
Okay.
can BIM capture that?
Cannot. BIM cannot. BIM is only a model. BIM is only a model. So if you want to analyze a specific purpose, then you can develop an application for this one.
But now you mentioned about this schedule, the Excel file, and I saw you put up a series of activity there. That one, how does it generate to the software, to the BIM?
Okay, so basically from the BIM 4D simulation, okay, there is a data that we can export into Excel in the CSV format. Then the data that we have from the Excel, we input into our template. We also have our Excel template. Then after we input into our Excel template, okay, from the Excel we can analyze the risk, okay. Then after that we export back to the BIM. And then inside the BIM, we can check again one by one by using simulation if this hazard level is risk level is correct or not correct. If not correct, you can change.
Actually, they already prepare for the activities, right, Prof. Hadi? They already
Yes.
have the list of common activities for that area. I mean the construction activity. That's why they can identify the risk. Okay, that's why they follow with the progressing. So that's why they can visualize the overall progress of the construction.
I think I understand what Mr. Kamal trying to question. Okay. Actually, you want to know how to manage the site using BIM, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, this one cannot, because BIM is only a model. BIM is only model related with the final structure. So if you want to add the temporary structure, that one is extra. You have to add by yourself.
How about the 4D? You're saying about the four-dimensional, whereby one the 4D is a scheduling.
Scheduling, correct? Yes.
Yes. So
yes.
Can it be done by the 4D?
Of course, if you add the let's say you add the temporary structure in the model, then you can always link. So the BIM, okay, may have the permanent structure. This permanent structure is produced by the designer, correct? Then after the permanent structure finish in the design, then we want to use this one in the construction phase. Okay, so now in construction phase, you may want to see in terms of the site management, where I should put my tower crane, okay, where I should put my warehouse, okay, where the dump truck. Then you can add extra for this one. So this one you can add extra, so that example like you want to add the temporary structure, then you can add extra temporary structure. Then you can link with your 4D, still possible. Understand?
Understand.
Okay.
Then one last question. I interested with your studies pertaining to the lean, because because currently I'm doing the research pertaining to the lean construction and or lean principle. So have any journal that I can refer to, because I'm also interested, because so far I'm not encountered on pertaining to the lean related to the safety.
Yes. So, okay, example of what is example of the lean safety, okay? So, if you understand the principle of lean, there are so many. One principle of lean is visualization. Then, okay, you have to think how to use BIM to support this lean principle. This one very simple, because BIM is powerful for visualization, okay? Number two, another lean is the last planner system. Right, LPS. Then you have to think how to apply LPS. This LPS for safety can be number one related with 4D scheduling, 4D simulation. Number two can be in terms of the a better safety planning. Okay, because safety planning we have a lot of weakness. One of the weakness is when we conduct the safety plan, we do not know where is the activity. We do not know what are the nearby activity. So by adding this dimension of safety planning, then the last planner system will be incorporated. Another one, lean can be related with Pokayoke. Okay, Pokayoke means how to make sure that there is no error during the construction, during the execution. Okay, example like Pokayoke, example like your SIM card, your mobile phone SIM card. Why your mobile phone SIM card? There is a small cut. Okay, the shape is not exactly rectangle. Okay, the shape there is one corner is cut. Why? That one is Pokayoke, to make sure that nobody will make mistake in inserting the SIM. This we have to think how to apply this Pokayoke in BIM lean safety. Actually, I am on the way to do this research, but okay, actually I'm supposed to bring one of my researcher to join, but I just and then my researcher reminded me that at the moment, okay, still restricted information because we received the funding from one organization, so we cannot release this one until we reach certain level. So we have to reach certain level first, then we can share our research output. But at the moment, I can only share with you the idea only.
Okay, Prof. Thank you. You're giving me some idea for my research.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Prof.
Okay, any other questions?
Hello. Sorry. So I want to ask about the BIM modeling system, right? So as we know, the BIM always used for the construction, for the precast work and IBS work. So how about the conventional work? As this give the suitable for the software to use for the conventional work?
Yes. Now, if you see the BIM development, I think the BIM 60 is about facility management. So if we can use BIM for facility management means during the operation, then for the commissioning is, I think we can use BIM. Possible. Okay.
So the effectiveness for also same with the IBS and the conventional work.
What do you mean by IBS?
IBS, industrialized.
Industrial building system, precast.
Precast. I mean the manufacturing.
Okay, compare the precast and what?
Conventional work.
In situ, more on the site work.
Oh, that one is I cannot, that one the BIM cannot tell. Okay, if use precast is better because every design has their own weakness. Every design has their own weakness. Okay, now in the past 10 years, okay, we like to use precast, right? Because precast is very fast. But okay, precast, what happened after 10 years construction? A lot of crack in the joint. Okay, so that one the BIM cannot be used to analyze. That one is the design. That one is the structural design. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Okay.
Prof, that one on the precast, that one is based on your experience. Does it on the crack?
What happened?
I mean, you're saying that precast will have a lot of cracks in terms of structure.
Yes, because in the precast there is a joint, right? And then the joint usually we use sealant. Okay, the sealant, the material is different from the concrete. So because of the temperature, expansion, raining, okay, so the joint expansion and the concrete expansion will be different. So this will create the crack during along the joint, and this has become problem because every 5 or 10 years we have to change the sealant. We have to change the sealant so that the crack will be smooth again. So this problem, because in Thailand we try to use precast, okay, and then now a lot of this joint cracking problem.
Yes, it is advantageous.
Yes.
Because one of it. Okay. So any other questions? I think I have questions, Prof.
Yes, please.
Okay, Prof, you said that one become 40 when we combine with the schedule, but that schedule is not included with the cost?
No, the schedule is not is separate from the cost.
If we put combine, for example, we want to know the costing, right? So is it become 5D?
No, okay, some people call ND.
ND?
Okay, so the standard is 4D, and then after that, some researchers start calling ND. So this ND can be a lot. You can put safety, you can put cost, you can put maintenance, a lot. Then become ND modeling.
Okay, so they call it as ND when we
Yes.
want to enhance the.
Yes, correct. Yeah, but actually, yes, you are correct that after 3D, 4D, the 5D is cost.
Okay, yeah, because it's in the project we consider scope, time, and cost.
Yes.
So it's possible like it become
Correct.
5D, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So meaning that they can apply, put in enhance the BIM application as a whole.
Yes.
Project, right? Okay.
Yes, possible.
I got the idea.
Mm.
Okay. So any other questions? No more questions. So I would like to ask you to turn on the camera so that maybe we can have a screenshot shoot for this special lecture.
Okay.
Okay.
But the problem is it is divided into two screen
Oh really?
because so many students participate. Okay, so we can screenshot this part first, part
Okay.
1.
All right, please everyone turn on your camera. Okay, 1, 2.
Wait. I think there is one. Okay, now okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile, cheese. Okay, the
Okay,
other
next.
part. How to change the next part? Prof?
Next part.
How? I don't know how to.
I already moved the screen.
Oh really? But it
Oh,
doesn't-
sorry, that is my screen. Okay, you have to move your screen.
But how I move?
There is an arrow on the left and.
Yeah. I forgot. Okay. Now I got it. All right.
But a lot of students still not turning the camera.
Okay, please turn on your camera. Iza, Nick, Umi, Ahmed Nur. Ahmed Nur from where? Suddenly I forgot where he's from. We have another one, international student. Ahmed Nur, you from?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Hello. Yes.
Where are you from, Ahmed?
From Somalia.
Somalia.
Somalia. Okay.
Okay, please turn on the camera. Nur Ain Fatin. I want to screenshot now. Hurry up. Done? Everyone ready? Okay,
There are 4 still not turning the camera.
maybe
Nick.
they don't have a camera.
And IK.
Can you saying that any problem or what with your camera?
It's okay.
I
Maybe
screenshot first.
they
Okay.
cannot turn on the camera.
1, 2, 3, smile. All right. Okay. So yeah, we done. Okay. So I think that's all for today for the special lecture by Prof. Hadikusumo. Okay. Thank you very much, Prof. Hadi, for your time. Okay, spent for us explaining about the very interesting BIM application on safety. Okay. All right. So I hope that maybe next time in the future we still can cooperate again. All right. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, thank you.
Keep in touch.
Yeah. Keep
Yes.
Stay safe. Huh? All right. So
Okay.
I would like to explain to the student for why for their.
Okay, so I will transfer to you the host. Okay, so that I can log out. Okay. Please wait. Please wait. I have to transfer the host to you.
Okay.
Okay, so I will leave now. Okay, I hope you enjoy my presentation.
Yeah.
Okay. And goodbye. Okay.
Bye, Prof. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So everyone, please don't forget to tick your attendance. I have to remind you again. In a few future platform. Okay. Please tick your attendance, and then Can we continue our class today, or I would like to ask everyone now, because I can brief the next lecture, but I would like to ask everyone, do you want to stay tonight for the next class, or you prefer to end until now? Which one you prefer? Because we will have another, now is week 10, isn't it? Correct? So we have 4 more weeks. So we have 2 more presentation, correct? Okay, we have another one special lecture, right? So next week will be another special lecture. And then we will have 2 more presentation, right? So we have another more, one more lecture before the final. Okay, so I think maybe we can a little bit have a conclusion about today. I prefer, but maybe not the full time until 10. Okay, so I hope that I can meet you again at 8:15. And then I want to brief you a little bit about the special lecture today. And then maybe we will end before 10. Is it okay? All right, because I need to, because still refresh, so I want to capture some point. Okay, so we will meet everyone at 8:15. Use the Google Meet link in the UFuture platform. Can? Clear?
Clear, Doctor.
Okay, clear, Doctor.
Okay, Doctor. Yeah, all right.
Okay, Doctor.
See you there. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum. See you again.
Bye. Waalaikumsalam.
Bye.